Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Encourage you small to share and also subscribe. If you have not subscribed before, kindly subscribe. We have over 300 videos on this channel. It means you can come here and learn any topic of your choice. Any topic you want to learn, just come here. You will have it and you will learn it fine. In this video, I'll be walking you through binomial theorem, which is I'll be working on the power of power less than less than 1. Now, power less than 1, it can be in form of these things like 1 minus x or plus x bracket of what? N. If my n is less than 1, it can be minus 0 point. It can be something like this. Let me quickly explain it in a very normal way. It can also be like x or anyhow it comes, they are all less than 1. Now, if you have it in this form, you let me know, that is power less than 1. Now, how will you handle that? That is what I want to work on this video. But before I go deeper, very, very deep, when I have something like that and my n is less than 1, it will generate what is called series. It will generate what is called series. Okay. I think by now you should know what is called Lewis-Peters. You should know what is called. You should know what is called. By now you should know what is called Taylor series and Maclaurin series. I think we have done that in one of those one of our videos. You can check on them, which is very, very fine. But for information, anytime I have a series in this form, when my n is what? My n is less than 1, it will generate something called series, which is a Maclaurin series. I will be working along those things, which I'll be having nx plus this is n bracket of n minus 1 s squared 2 factorial plus n minus 1 n minus 2 x 3 divided by what? 3 factorial, and so on and so forth to n minus 1 dot n minus r minus 1 r raised power x divided by factorial, and so on and so forth. Now, this is very, very important at this point. That is very, very important. That is what we are going to be having. Anytime you have the power of a function that is less than 1, this is a function and is less than 1, which is, it can be 0 point or minus value, you will be thinking towards this value. For instance, let me quickly have a problem this way. Let me try to explain using illustration. Like, I have a problem this way. Find the binomial expansion of 1 plus 2x powering minus 4. Now, up to term in s is power 3. Solution to this problem. Now, look at this particular problem. This particular power is less than 1. This particular power is less than 1. That is when you now think of, oh, let me, think of the best way to solve this particular problem. If the power is less than 1, the first thing I need to do is that I will move on by having 1 plus 2x powering minus 4, which it will be equals to, the first thing I will do 1 and minus. Now I will bring down the what? The 4, which I've done that, and of x divided by 1 factorial plus, I can put, let me be using minus. Please take note of that. If this is plus, it will be minus here. If it is minus, it will be plus. Now, it will be minus 4 bracket of n is minus 1, which is going to be minus 1 minus n, which is going to be minus 5. Now, it means my n is equals to minus 4. That is what I'm trying to say with what I wrote earlier. Now, this, and also divided by what? 2 factorial s raised to power 2 plus, okay, minus, minus. I'll move on to the next one. It means I'll be having 4 and 5 and 6 s raised to power 3 divided by 3 factorial. Please, it does not handle. It keep moving. It keep moving till infinity, till n time. That is the nature of that, which is by now we can say that 1 minus I have 8x minus, this will be plus. This will be plus, which I'll be having 20, I'll be having 20 all over 2. 2 factorial, I've explained factorial before. 2 factorial means 2 times 1. If I have, it means we are multiplying in descending order, which is I'll be having x raised to power 2. This also, it will be minus, which is I'll be having 120. 120. 3 factorial, it means 3 factorial. 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, which is something as 6. Yes, 6 divided by 6 and x raised to power 3. Please don't stop it here. It's move on. But I'm just like working towards what? In third term, which is going to be, power of 3. Now, since I have it, it means I can now say that what next? 1 minus plus this will be 10. 120. Yes. Which is going to be something is missing here. This is going to be 2. Sorry. Which is going to be 40. Yes, this will be 4x, and this will be 8x. Don't forget that is going to be 2 power 3. Now, since I have that, I can now see that which is going to be bracket. Now, the air will be 40 s raised to power 2. Now, and minus, here will be 120 divided by 6, that will be 20. Okay, which is, it will be 160. 160 s raised to power 3. That is what I'm talking about. That is all. That is the expansion. Now, let me move on to the next one, which also, let me quickly give one more example. I have this type of problem, like I'm having I have this type of problem. I have root of 1 minus 1 all over 2x. Now, also, I want to use, I want to expand this by find the binomial expansion up to x raised to power 3 into and obtain value of root of 0.95 correct to 5 decimal places. Now, look at this particular problem. How do I solve this problem? Solution to this. Now, don't forget, I can write this as root of 1 minus 1 all over 2x. The root must cover everything. It can also be written as 1 minus 1 all over 2 of x bracket of 1 all over 2. Now, you can see the power is less than 1. The power is less than 1. Since the power is less than 1, I can answer that what? I understand it means my x will be equals to minus 1 all over 2x, and my n, it will be equals to, from what I wrote earlier, my n will be equals to 1 all over 2. My n will be equals to 1 over 2. Now, this is what I'm going to use to generate this. It means I can now say that I have my 1. Now, this time around is minus. Since here is minus, here will be plus. Please don't forget that. If that is minus, here will be plus. Now, it means I can say that normally it will be plus, but let me explain how that plus exists. Now, it now be what? The power, which is going to be minus 1 all over 2, which is the n, bracket of minus 1 all over 2x bracket of 1 divided by 1 factorial, and here will be plus, now, okay, plus, this will be 1 all over 2 bracket of minus 1 all over 2x bracket of 2 divided by 2 factorial, and yes, 2 factorial. Oh, this is something is missing here. It means I'll be having 1 all over 2 bracket of 1 all over 2 bracket of minus 1 all over 2. That is the power of this. Now, plus, which is the third term, I'll be having this one will be minus 1, okay, 1 all over 2 bracket of 1 all over 2 minus bracket of minus 3 all over 2, yes, minus, which is going to be 1 over 2, yes, 3 over 2 divided by 3 factorial, and also bracket of minus 1 all over 2x bracket of 3, and so on and so forth. That is all. That is plus will be here, and so on and so forth. By so doing that, I've generated what I need to generate. It means at this point I'll be having 1, I'll be having this and that, which is minus 1 and also 4, 4, 4, 4. That is going to be 4, which is going to be, I'll be having, that is going to be 1. This one will be minus 1 all over 4x, 1 all over 4x, and this also will be minus, this one will be 1 all over 4, and also 1 all over 2, and also and this is 2 factorial, which is 2 times 1. I have that too, and also I'll be having x squared all over 4, and this also will be plus, we have 3 3 divide, which is 3 factorial is always 6. Now it means I'll be having 3, 3, 3, which is going to be 8. I can put bracket on 6, and which this one will be minus 1 x all over s raised to power 3 divided